because they push my ears like boop.
Sure.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know where I can go buy new glasses. I just need to get off my butt and go.
I have worn glasses since the 1st grade.
Really?
Yep.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
We lied to you last time. We said it was going to be a week off. We actually took 2 weeks off.
Laramie scolded me actually today. He was talking to me about why in the world does Laramie think he can scold us? He said, he's like, well, I've been listening to this podcast and there's one I really want to listen to, but they haven't recorded an episode in a while. So sorry, Laramie. Here you go.
Settle down, dude.
Know.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what's going on?
Yeah. Usual things. We went on vacation, got back from that.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Been running the store. The usual stuff. Can you really
call a vacation a vacation? I always feel like when I go on a trip that I'm more tired coming back.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I've done a lot of staycations. Like I'll just take a week off and stay home. But most of the time what I do is I end up like catching up.
But I think those are different. Like when you go on a trip, like go on a cruise or go on a, where you did.
Yeah.
Like you come back and you always hear, boy, I need a vacation from my vacation.
I think it seems like it's getting easier the older our daughter gets.
Sure.
Because I have to pay attention to her, but I don't have to cater to everything. Like she can carry her own luggage. She can eat.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
There's so much more stuff. Like when you have little kids, so it's like you have to do everything for them to like get them going. Yeah. And it's just easier.
Oh, we're at the age now where they want to do everything themselves.
Yeah, but it's the hard way.
I'm perpetually late to everything just because I want to do it myself.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't know if that makes it easier, but I know what you're saying. It's kind of a catch-22. Is that what it? I don't know. Like you take a vacation, but then you're more tired.
Yeah. Sure.
I did not feel that way after this one. So
your shop's been taken off, man. I came in today and there were some folks in here looking at Magic cards, so that was pretty cool.
Dude, it's cards, man.
Yeah,
that's
what's selling it.
Sells. That's what people want. So I'm trying to get Pokemon cards.
Sure.
Pokemon, all you scalpers out there, stop it, because every other person who comes into this building is asking about Pokemon cards.
I have seen they have like vending machines. I think we've already talked about this too, but there's not one in Iowa. I think the closest one is in Chicago.
Yeah. So they do. This is the trap that I'm in, that I gotta talk to my distributor about it. So like Magic, Pokemon, a little bit of insight for everyone. How it works is it's all based on what's called allocation. Yeah. So like your store gets allocated stuff, like how much you can buy based on how much money you've spent on that product line in the last like 6 months leading up to when like a pre-order is done. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if I pre-order Windows done at the beginning of August, then I have 6 months before that of like my buy history that they then determine how much I'm allowed to have.
Okay.
Except that the last 3 Pokemon things I've tried to order, I've not gotten any, and there's no old sets to buy. So it's all sold out. So now I'm in this like loop of I can't get my purchasing up to be allocated stuff to purchase.
Right, because there's nothing to purchase.
There's nothing to purchase. Yeah. And then when I order stuff, they're like, no, you can't have any because you haven't purchased any. And I'm like, what? Right. So, and then it just keeps getting like more and more popular, and I can't even,
I know allocation from whiskey.
Yeah.
Not that I'm an alcoholic or anything, but yeah. No, that's crazy. I mean, I get there are larger shops that have more buying power. I mean, you've got the Targets, you've got the Walmarts, you've got the more local
Amazon,
the comic shops that seem to be not everywhere, but they're just, I'll say, more well established.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you got the comic stores up in Des Moines. They've been there for 30 years.
Right, exactly.
They've got plenty of history of buying stuff before it got crazy.
Yeah.
So just getting started is tough.
I think COVID boosted all of those sales.
Yeah.
Because I can remember I used to go up to this card shop and do sports cards.
Mm-hmm.
And once COVID hit, I mean, people just started buying them left and right. I think it really started with Gary V.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say he was like the original that brought back trading cards, but
yeah,
there was definitely a spike.
He definitely boosted them.
And I went in there after COVID, and you couldn't get in the door. It was so busy.
Yeah, it's it's unfortunate. And then so the thing that's really annoying is like, it would be cheaper for everyone buying Pokemon cards to buy them from a shop.
Right.
Because now everyone's buying them from like TikTok. So you have all these TikTokers, but they're spending like $12 a pack because they're paying this TikToker to open it and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But if you bought them in a store, it'd be like $5.50.
I have purchased from TikTok Pokemon cards. There's this great app called Whatnot. I don't know if you're familiar with Whatnot.
We'll talk about that. I'm just getting set up on it. I'm going to start selling on there.
I love it. Whatnot's great, but it's also dangerous.
Yeah.
I bought cards from the problem with buying cards there is, you're paying the up price for the pack or for the box or whatever you're buying, but then they only send you the hits.
Yeah.
They just either throw away everything else or list it for cheaper.
And you're like, I wanted all of them.
Yeah. Give me all. And maybe you can request that you get all of them.
Yeah. So I'm going to do, I just got my first few sales on TCG Player, which is kind of the big online store for Magic and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that stuff. So we're selling single cards now for Magic and Pokemon. And then we've got the TCG Player store, but I just got signed up on Whatnot. And I think actually after we record this, I'm going to do a live stream and mess with it. You could
probably sell some of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards.
Probably. I'm going to try to sell some comic books. But I'm going to focus mainly on cards because that's just really what people are asking for.
Absolutely.
And so we did poll today. My brother randomly found that he had like 10 packs of cards in his basement from Surging Sparks, which was a popular one. And we pulled the big Pikachu. We pulled the big one. So
that's awesome.
So that's been going, that's good. It's going good. But we're having to adjust the business model a little, kind of leaning into what's working and getting out of what's not, and as you do. Yeah. So what's new to you?
I wonder if things will change though. Like I wonder if everything will ebb and flow.
It will. The thing, so like books are always pretty consistent because books are just books and people like books. Comic books are annoying now because I feel like they're so tied to the movies. So like, if people don't like the movies, then you don't really sell comic books. If the movies are good, then you might sell comic books more. Whenever like Superman's coming out, so everything about DC is all Superman. Fantastic Four is about to come out, so all of Marvel stuff is linked to Fantastic. So it's kind of, I wish that they would be a little more separate. Like I know why they do it, but I wish that they would separate just a little more so that they were more independent.
You know what I love about movies now? Popcorn buckets.
Dude.
I wish there was more of a market. Maybe there is, and I'm just not on board for the commemorative popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
Superman's got a couple. Fantastic Four have got a couple. And I know I'm not going to get any of them because babysitting is expensive.
Yeah. Someone just told me, the Freakier Friday movie is coming out.
Yeah.
And when you go to the theater, I don't know where this is. Someone just told me this. At the theaters, they're putting the popcorn in your cup, and they're putting your drink in the popcorn bucket.
That's wild.
And it's hilarious.
There's one for Naked Gun that I saw that was pretty funny too. Yeah. But anyway.
Are you going to go see Superman?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Again, it's just finding the time to do it. Really, if I want to go see a movie, it's you either pay a babysitter or take a day off and go.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if Nicole wants to see it. I assume she does.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go see a movie by myself.
So we're different in that.
I'd love to. Don't get me wrong. I would love to, but then I would feel bad.
My favorite thing is going to the movie theater alone.
Yeah.
And my wife doesn't like going to the movie theater. She'd rather wait and just see it at home.
Oh, really? Okay.
Perfect scenario for me.
That's amazing.
Because I love going by myself.
Yeah.
I'll go like I'll go late at night.
Yeah.
So like my family would be asleep, so I'm not like taking time away from them, and I'll go by like 9 or 10 o'clock.
That's awesome.
You know? So my favorite going alone to the movie theater experience was Black Panther. I went, I think it was the week after.
Okay.
And I went at like noon on a Friday. And I went to the Jordan Creek, the big one. I think it was before Palms. And I was the only person in the whole theater. It was awesome.
That's the hard part about those movie theaters, though, is the popcorn bucket releases are only for like specific theaters.
Yeah.
So like you have to get like an AMC theater, which Jordan Creek is one.
Yeah.
Palms is not.
Yeah.
Flicks is not.
The Palms is great, though.
It is.
So I have a thing with movie theaters where I have snacks that I only get at the movie theater. So if I go to the Palms, I get the chocolate covered Hershey pretzels.
Okay.
I only get those at the movie theater at the Palms. And then if I go here in town to the Iowa, that's where I get Reese's Pieces. So it makes it kind of like an extra like treat, because I'm like, oh, I get to go to the movie and I get to have my movie theater snack that I never get anywhere else.
Jordan Creek, they used to have the Butterfinger BBs. Like for whatever reason, those made a resurgence, and I wish they would come back because those were amazing. But they have to be sponsored by The Simpsons. Bart Simpson has to be the one marketing. I'm a sucker for marketing. I drink Liquid Death because it tastes delicious, but the marketing's hooked me.
Right.
I used to eat spinach in the can because it had Popeye on it, and I thought it would make me like Popeye when I was a kid.
You just like those characters.
Yeah, sucker for marketing.
Yeah, sure.
Love me some good marketing.
Yeah.
I went going to the movie theater. I had a hard time with the new experience of eating a full meal in a movie theater.
I didn't like it.
No.
I
missed going to the movie theater. You had the normal seats, the ones that weren't big and didn't recline. And you just get your big old tub of popcorn, your large soda, and you were good to go. It's all I need in life.
I do like the recliners.
Oh, I'm not dogging recliners
because I'm older now.
Yeah.
I never went to Flick's Brew House, which are they even around anymore?
Yeah, it's there.
It is there. But at the Palms, they have a few theaters. Some of the theaters you can do the dinner with it.
Yep.
And we did it one time. Me and my brothers went to one of the Marvel movies back a ways, maybe 5 years ago. I don't remember which one it was. And we did the dinner, and I don't like being interrupted.
No, it's
weird. I also don't like eating. Like I don't eat when I watch movies at home. And then you're getting served a burger and fries, and
it's weird.
Yeah, I just don't like it. It was not my thing. And then like you're getting to the 2/3 into the movie where it's starting to really get good, and then the server comes back like, "Would you like anything else?" I'm like, "No, I want to watch the movie," you know. Or you eat like a burger and then you have to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't a fan. Not a fan at all.
Yeah,
the food was great.
Food's great.
Yeah.
No, I want to sit in the theater and eat my popcorn, drink my soda. Don't talk to me. Let me watch my film.
Yeah. So before we get into the main topic of the day, last thing about movies, thoughts on the new Superman. Neither one of us have seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
What are your thoughts potentially going into it?
I think I've read enough, not spoilers, but just plot lines where, and I've heard a lot of people's complaints. I think it's going to be good. When I heard he was making it around, or not making it around, but a lot of inspiration came from All-Star Superman.
Sure.
Loved All-Star Superman. That was like the first graphic novel that I got.
Yeah.
It's all about it.
Sure.
Sign me up. I can see where some people who think whatever the rumors are, and I don't want to get into it, I can see where they would have issues with it. But also at the end of the day, it's just a movie.
Yeah.
Just go enjoy it. If you don't like it, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that didn't get you excited.
Yeah. I think so. I've heard more good things than bad things. I've heard some of the criticisms.
Yeah.
I've generally heard good things about it. So I really like James Gunn as a filmmaker.
I do too.
I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I think he knocked it out of the park with all three of them. I like Suicide Squad. I thought he did great with that. I like him as a movie producer. I am concerned that all the DC movies now are going to be like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't think so.
So I don't like Superman can have a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I do not want Batman to have that.
I read something, heard something, read something, both, that made me more so apparent. There are after scenes in the movie, but they don't set up a next movie. And James Gunn specifically said he didn't want to do that because he felt handcuffed to characters or storylines for his movies that were spoofed at the end of the, like, for instance, he didn't want Thor in Guardians 3. Loves Thor, just didn't want him in it. Didn't want to do that, but they made him. Yeah. Because that's what happened.
Yeah.
So I like that he's getting to do his own thing now that not only is he directing, but he's the head of the studio.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really interested to see where it goes and where everything goes.
I am interested. I think if anyone has a chance at finally getting DC off the ground, it will be him.
It's him.
I've never been a big Zack Snyder fan. I think his movies are just too stylized.
Yeah, they are.
To Zack Snyder. That being said, with the DCEU, with Henry Cavill and all that, I love the casting of it all. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
I just think they didn't make great movies.
They didn't.
So I want to give it a chance. I just hope I want some of that James Gunn stuff in there. I just hope it's not, I don't want it to all be Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't think it will.
Yeah.
I don't think it will. I think you should have not high expectations, but expectations that it won't be.
Yeah. The one concern I had about the guy who plays Superman at first, and then I heard something and I was like, okay, I'm fine with it. I don't feel like he really looks like Superman, in that, like, Superman just is big. He's bigger, physique-wise.
Yeah. And
he looks a little skinnier, which is fine. But then I was a little upset about that. But then I think part of the reason is, and this is speculation, so, like, I don't think it's a spoiler or anything, that part of it is they've actually dumbed down Superman's powers a little bit.
Sure.
Because they want to be a little more even-handed with, like, someone like Superman and Batman and Green Arrow all living in the same universe.
Yeah.
That's the one thing with Zack Snyder is, like, his Man of Steel was
more
Superman.
of like a god than
right.
Yeah.
And so when you put him next, like, that's why Batman versus Superman, like, it doesn't work for a lot of reasons. But part of the reason is, like, Superman.
What, you mean they connected by both of their moms having the same name?
My mom's name is Martha. Yeah. No, they literally like
such a bullshit plot twist.
So bad.
It wasn't even a plot twist. It's just like, oh, we can be friends now.
Yeah. How dumb. It was the dumbest thing. But
oh my gosh.
But it was also implausible because of how strong they made Superman.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I also had an issue with that Superman wouldn't fight in the city. Mm-hmm. Superman wouldn't level Metropolis. Superman would take that fight into space or take it somewhere remote.
Right.
He wouldn't do that.
He would have killed thousands of people.
Superman being the hero to help the United States, to help the world, would not have done that.
No. Because, like, literally part of the crux of the movie is when he kills Zod.
Right.
And he's, like, torn up about killing Zod, but you literally just leveled a whole city.
Yep.
You know, so, you know, there's stuff like that didn't work. But I don't know. I hope it works. We'll just see.
I'm also concerned for Fantastic Four.
I am very concerned. Oh, man.
I want that movie to be good.
So concerned.
I want that movie to be good because I love the actors in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But track records prove that nobody can do a good Fantastic Four.
And in fairness, Fantastic Four, I think, is a tough property. It just is. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I think they're going to come from a good angle of, like, I think it's a different universe because they're doing the whole multiverse thing. Because like everything that they show in the trailers, I'm like, this doesn't fit into current MCU. So clearly it's like multiverse thing. They come to a new universe and all that.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm nervous, man. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. On top of the fact that it's Fantastic Four, Marvel also like hasn't had a great track record.
No, Marvel shit the bed since Infinity War.
But like Thunderbolts was great.
I never saw it.
Thunderbolts is great.
Haven't seen it. Yeah,
it's great.
Again, I don't get out much.
I don't know if it's enough to like bolster sentiment, So we'll see. We'll see.
All right, can we talk about like what we're going to talk about today?
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Nick, this could get us into deep hot water.
This is going to be so much fun. So if you've made it this far, we decided before the show that we were going to talk about conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Anyway, so let's start. There's obviously ones we're going to skip just because we don't want to be canceled.
Yeah.
The first one on the list that I see is the moon landing.
Moon landing. It's
Brenden, did we land on the moon?
I don't know. Here's why. I think that I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he was talking to Matt Walsh. No, cancel us for me talking about Joe Rogan and Matt Walsh. But they were discussing whether or not the moon landing was real or not. And I listened to the whole podcast, and I thought, I don't know if it's real or not anymore. Like, I was actually like,
I don't think it is. I don't think it happened.
You don't think it happened?
I think that we were in such a race to be the first ones to the moon that they fabricated it.
Yeah.
Only because when's the last time we've been to the moon?
Well, so that's the thing. The biggest thing for me of like, we didn't go to the moon is they put all this resource, like in the 60s, technology is really still like being developed. We somehow made it there with all this craziness and like of what space is, like going through all this radiation and like getting out of the atmosphere and all this stuff. And then like, we just haven't done it again, despite the fact that we're catching rockets out of the sky.
Right.
Like, why have we not gone back? I understand that there's nothing up there.
Right.
Theoretically, although that's a whole other thing.
I mean, we could talk about how the moon is fake, but we're not crazy people.
No, I don't believe the moon is fake.
Moon's up there. It's an actual thing.
I mean, if we
Space
saw
is real, the Earth is round.
We did see from Transformers: Dark of the Moon that there was Transformers up there.
Because you can take everything from a movie.
I'm not saying there's Transformers up there. I'm saying,
be cool, though? Wouldn't it be cool if there were Transformers up there?
I mean, if I'm Optimus Prime, I'd hide on the moon. Gosh. You know what I mean? The point is, I think I'm not convinced we didn't go. I think it's plausible we didn't go.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm at.
I don't think we went. Whatever. It's my opinion. All right. Second one.
I want all of the comments about all of these conspiracies.
Well, I want
people to. I want to hear what you have to think.
Do we want to talk about that one, or should we skip it?
I don't want to get disappeared.
We're not talking about that one.
We're not talking about that
one. Okay, here's one. Earth has been sucked into a black hole. So this all circles around CERN.
Sure.
And how CERN has got the super collider.
And like the Higgs boson particles and all that.
And so what they're saying is when they discovered the Higgs boson in 2012, we were sucked into the black hole. The world ended in 2012, and then you can tie this into we're living in a simulation / the Matrix. I don't think we entered a black hole, but I think every time they turn on the machine, the super collider, I think is what it's called, I think we break off into separate timelines. So I think there are, since 2012, and then you could also say when 2020, when COVID happened, the world ended there, but we also split, or the timeline split again there.
Sure.
I mean, I would say we have at least 3 separate timelines that we're all living in. And if you believe in probability, there is another planet out there. There is another timeline out there where you and I don't know each other or are having the same conversation.
Right. So we'll get into the one thing I just thought of, but sucked into a black hole. I mean, I guess we don't know anything about black holes, really.
Right.
We don't know, like, what's in them or any. So, like, I guess, I don't know. I feel like we would be like, I feel like we would have noticed, I guess, is where I'm at. Except that if you're in a simulation.
Except they plugged us into the Matrix.
If it's a simulation, I guess you wouldn't notice.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah. So then, but that also begs the question of, like, so do you believe in the multiverse?
Oh, absolutely.
Like infinite Earths, you know.
Probably not infinite. I am all for this whole multiple timelines.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's parts of it that make a lot of sense. Because, like, every time you make a decision, like, or if I'm like, okay, I moved my foot over here, but in a different timeline, maybe I moved it over here. You know, and it splits the timeline. I don't know.
All right. Interesting.
I don't think we were sucked into a black hole.
Yeah.
Do I think that turning on the super collider maybe mess with some stuff? Sure. I don't think we got sucked into a black hole.
Here's one that I like.
Nick's going to get pumped.
Disney created Frozen as a distraction. Okay. So we all know how there was this theory or this rumor that Walt Disney, before he died, froze himself.
Cryogenically froze himself.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. So that he could unthaw in the future.
Sure. Heard that one before.
Disney family says it's not real.
Of course they would.
But now, with the creation of the movie Frozen, they've been able to manipulate the internet, manipulate search engines, so that when you type Disney Frozen, Walt Disney Frozen it goes up to Frozen the movie versus the thought that, or the theory that Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen somewhere in California or Florida or wherever.
So I definitely could believe that they created that movie for that cover up. The real question is, why would Walt Disney cryogenically freeze himself?
The real question is why. That's not the real question. The real question is, what are they hiding?
Right.
For doing that?
Yes.
Are they just doing that to say, we want this rumor to not exist?
Yeah.
We want it to, the magic is real. Mm-hmm. We don't want the magic to be ruined.
So did they, or like, what if he's cryogenically frozen somewhere, but like his brain is still active. So they're like, he's still the brain of it all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's kind of like in Futurama where they've got the heads chopped off of everybody.
Yeah, but they're like in a jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, that could be good. So I guess I don't know if I believe he's cryogenically frozen, because I don't know if they would have had the technology. However, I do believe they would create a movie to subvert a controversy or to get out of something.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Frozen, side note, I thought I was going to miss Frozen because my daughter was born after Frozen. We didn't miss Frozen.
We didn't miss Frozen either. Yeah. We didn't miss Frozen. We didn't miss, our big one is Encanto, which I am now a giant fan of the movie Encanto.
I'm a big Moana person. I love Moana.
Moana's great too.
Yeah.
Moana 1 music was better than Moana 2, although they
both
have good songs.
I would say Moana 1 is still better, for sure.
I'm also a sucker though, because Lin-Manuel Miranda did the music for Moana 1, but not Moana 2.
Yeah.
Because Moana 2 was originally supposed to be a TV show.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All
right. The Denver International Airport is Illuminati's headquarters. I've heard this. I haven't spent enough time in the Denver airport to really know.
I've never been.
So apparently there are images and statues that would like depict Illuminati symbols.
Sure.
And there's rumored to be a system of like underground tunnels or underground rooms or whatever that just go on for days.
Yeah. So I think the first question is, do you believe in the Illuminati?
I'm going to say yes. I don't know if it's exactly the Illuminati. I think it's
So I think I do believe there is an Illuminati, but I don't I don't picture it as like a group of 6 people sitting around a large circular table in a den somewhere.
I think it's a lot of Hollywood and government elites, officials.
Yeah. It's like more of an unofficial Illuminati, but it's there for sure.
It's there, and they're the ones that are actually running everything and making all of our big decisions in the world, etc.
Yeah. Do I believe the Denver airport is their headquarters? I don't know why they would do that. I guess that's my, like, why Denver? Like, is it like a ley line thing where it's like,
Yeah,
that's where all the energy lines up or something? I don't know. Seems a little silly to me.
The airport has embraced the rumors by poking fun at it, but that hasn't stopped people from believing secret tunnels and lizard layers lurk beneath the building.
Do you think that, here's a conspiracy, do you think there's like lizard people?
I think there's lizard people. I think Miley Cyrus is a lizard person. I think there's a video out there where you can see her eye glitch and she blinks the wrong way. So she blinks this way.
Have you seen the one of Katy Perry?
Yep.
Where like her eye is like not working. Yep. I'm like, is she a robot? I think she's a robot.
She's a robot.
I think she's a robot.
Katy Perry is a robot. Miley Cyrus is a lizard person. The Illuminati is real.
Yeah.
But the earth is still round.
I think there's some version of like the Ninja Turtles living in the sewer sub in New York. Like they're not the Ninja Turtles, but they're like some sort of lizard turtle. I love the Ninja Turtles to be real. If I met a Ninja Turtle for real, I'd be so happy.
I would too.
Yeah. Terrified, but happy.
I'm going to save that one because we can go off on that one. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's one. The Nazis had a secret base in the Antarctic. Maybe that's not one. I don't know.
Why?
It's remote.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if I believe that one.
It housed advanced technology like UFOs.
No, I mean, you know, you get someone like Red Skull in there.
True.
I don't know if I believe that
one. Bill Gates is making fake snow. With extreme weather conditions occurring across the United States, TikTokers stoked the fires on a Bill Gates conspiracy theory that he was creating fake snow that burns instead of melts.
I don't know if I believe that one. Bill Gates making snow. I think Bill Gates is involved in things he shouldn't be.
Why are we saying all this? We're going to upset everybody.
We are going to upset everybody. People are going to
come knocking on our door. Bill Gates, I think you're great. I love you.
Yeah. Live on the edge, Nick.
Living on the edge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just scrolling on this website that gave me 30.
I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory, but I did hear my brothers were texting the other day about they think they might have found Amelia Earhart's plane.
Yeah.
Or something. I haven't read anything about it, but that would be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a fly just landed in my ear. That was the most uncomfortable thing in the world. There's a lot of stuff about 5G. Internet routers can lead to harmful 5G radiation. Vaccine. We don't want to talk about that.
No.
Okay, let's talk about this one then. Bigfoot. Bigfoot is real.
We're talking about Bigfoot, Nessie, all of them, or just Bigfoot?
Just Bigfoot.
Okay.
Because I'm a huge supporter of that Bigfoot is real. However, there's not just one Bigfoot. There are multiple Bigfoot out there.
Yeah. There has to be something because like there's got to be something out because there's so many things we haven't discovered.
Right.
You know? So the question is, why is he always blurry then? That's what the number one question people always ask. Why is every photo blurry?
Maybe just because people get excited and they shake a lot. I don't know. But I think Bigfoot's real.
Yeah.
I've always wanted, there's a Bigfoot convention that was happening over on the east side of the state. I've always wanted to go. Mm-hmm. I think that there are I think the Yeti or the abominable snow, whatever, the Yeti monster.
Yeti.
I think it's all entwined in the same like Bigfoot web.
Do you think the Yeti and Bigfoot are different or the same?
No.
Okay.
I think they're the same. I think they're interchangeable. I just think it depends on where you are geologically in the world.
But it's the same creature.
Yes.
Type of creature.
Yes.
Yeah. I definitely can believe that a Bigfoot is out there. I also believe that there's a lot of photos of like someone just dressed up in a costume and, perpetuating things.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have,
but I don't think that means
too.
there isn't an actual Bigfoot.
Yeah,
or multiple.
Yeah, Oh, for sure.
Because like there's parts of like rainforest and stuff we've never seen.
Right.
Right. Jungle, like going up all the way into like people haven't explored every part of Canada up there.
There's also been too many coincidences.
Right.
But I'm one of those people that doesn't really believe in coincidences. I'm still one of those people that thinks you see things and you meet people for a reason. Mm-hmm. Stuff happens for a reason. I may not know what the reason is, and it may be a horrible reason, but everything happens for a reason.
On the same lines as Bigfoot, I'm not sure I believe in the Loch Ness Monster, but I do think there are like dinosaurs down
underwater?
Deep in the ocean.
Mosasaurus?
Yep.
Elasmosaurus? I know these dinosaurs because my 4-year-old is obsessed with dinosaurs.
Yeah, I think they're still down there.
I would agree.
Yeah, because we've explored more of space than the ocean.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't that freaking insane?
Yeah. Like there has to be something.
There was this, I don't remember when it was. Was it the spring where there was just some event that happened where like they noticed the radar was picking up from space, looking at the water, and they noticed just there was something going on under the water they couldn't explain.
Yeah.
And they think it was like a Mosasaurus waking up.
Yeah.
Or this deep sea mythological creature could be that's woken up and is now starting to wake up.
Well, and even just like things, there's gotta be like underground caves. Like I bet there's whole civilizations of stuff.
Mole people.
Sure. Like, but these like, I don't know about mole people, but like there's gotta be this like, like Atlantis type thing that's in, we just can't get to it or something.
Have you heard the theory that it's the Arctic? It's like it's hiding another civilization that like we go to the Arctic, but we can't. I don't know. I think
they'll just live under the ice.
Not basically. Under the ice, but it's like you go over the mountains of the Antarctic and you go down, and it's just like this whole other world essentially.
Yeah.
Another civilization.
Yeah.
That's wild to think of.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true.
There's so many
I've
parts,
also never visited.
There's just so many parts of the world we haven't explored.
Absolutely.
What do you think about the stuff where people talk that like there was these ancient, very high-tech civilizations, thousands of years ago?
For sure.
Yeah.
I think we are absolutely behind the times when it comes to our technology.
Yeah.
I think there are people that lived hundreds, if not thousands of years ago that had the same technology we do now.
Yeah. And then something happened.
And it all got erased.
What do you think about like the pyramids and stuff? Do you think it was
Oh, you mean the stuff under the pyramids and how it's attracting aliens?
One of the big things we hear about is like how'd they build the pyramid? They didn't have like giant cranes and
I don't know, man.
I don't know. There's got to be like I've heard theories about like there was these giant people that like helped build them and stuff.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
But also, how much do you get into these conspiracy theories without sounding crazy?
I mean, I'm willing to sound crazy.
I think we've proven that today.
I think that as with like, stereotypes, there's always a little bit of truth to a stereotype. That's why the stereotype exists.
Sure.
Same with conspiracy theories. Do they go as far as conspiracy theories
Probably
go?
not.
Maybe not. But there's got to be some kind of, like maybe Bigfoot starts off, someone saw like a large bear that was off, like a little different or something. Like they started something. They don't just come out of nowhere.
Is it better to embrace the conspiracy theories or realize that they're there, but just choose to live life that none of them exist? That there's no higher power above the government. For our sake, the president of the United States, whoever it may be.
Yeah.
They are the end all be all. They lobby their constituents. There's nobody else.
I choose to believe that
all of this stuff is just crazy coincidence.
Even if it's real, like the question comes down to like, what can you even do about it? Nothing. So, right. Like, I'm basically like, I believe a lot of these things are at least partially true.
Sure.
But like, I'm not gonna be able to affect it.
No.
So I just like having fun with it and live my life.
Live your life to the fullest. Go on the vacations.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the world ends before those credit card bills are due.
Sure.
Or the tax man
That's
comes
your whole
and knocking.
plan, isn't it?
Oh, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Live life for now, man. Enjoy the matrix that we're in, if we're in a matrix.
Yeah. I just think, I think that, I don't want to say believing in these things, but like thinking about them, talking about them, I like the idea of living with a sense of wonder.
Yeah.
And so I think they just help like perpetuate that of like just having a sense of fun with it. Could they be true? Sure. Do I think some of them are? Yes. Does it ultimately matter? No. You know, but it's fun to talk about.
Let's end on something lighter because I wanted to talk about this. My hair probably looks like shit. I don't really care. Do you know how hard it is having a size 8 fitted hat to find a snapback hat that fits?
Yeah.
Usually if I wear a hat, it has to be a fitted hat. Like I said, size 8.
Sure.
Exactly. I have to order it online. They usually don't carry it in stores.
Never going to find one in a store
now.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to be the guy that wears a snapback hat. Now, usually if I'm going to wear a snapback hat or a trucker hat, sometimes like the second to last, like I can do just like the 2, that works. But then sometimes just the 1 works, and that just looks like crap doing it that way, right?
I'm always at a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a 3. Oh,
this hat that I'm wearing, I can have 3 holes showing and it still fits. Now, there are more and more hat companies out there. So this one is called McClumsy. And then I also wear hats from the Dad Gang because they specifically make their hats in an extra large size.
Yeah.
For those of us with big heads.
Yeah.
I like wearing hats. I want to wear hats. Hats don't fit.
Always wear hats, and I love wearing a hat. I like having hats that not a lot of people have. Like I like having a very unique hat.
Yeah.
The one I wear with the wolf, that's my other YouTube channel one.
Oh, nice.
So like, I have that.
So if we ever make hats for this show, they need to be able to fit my head.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a lot of snapbacks that I only wear snapbacks, and I have a lot that have the adjustable on the back.
Yeah.
Most of them are.
I feel like I know I could get the extender. I know they make an extender, but then I just feel like if you're looking at me from behind it, well, I look like such a dork, more of a dork than I already do look like.
Sure.
You know, on day-to-day basis.
So I was talking to someone about wearing a hat, and they're like, "Do you wear a hat all the time?" And I'm like, "Not only do I wear a hat all the time, I wear a hat from like when I wake up to when I go to bed."
Wow.
I even wear it at home. Like I wear a hat.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the time. I like wearing my hat.
I have a weird obsession with like hair products and hair care and beard products and beard care.
Yeah.
But I'm losing my hair, and like I've always thought, well, maybe I should be a barber because I'm so infatuated by like men's grooming, men's hair cuts, seeing all the different hairstyles, different beard lengths, beard styles. The only thing I can't really do or get behind is like the really long mustache that like curls.
I can't get behind that.
That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
I used to curl my mustache like just a little bit. Nicole hated it. Like when I first had a beard, she's like, you can't do that anymore. I don't
mind a little separation. I can't do it with mine, but I like a little separation. But I don't want you to, you can't do the, it's craziness.
The other thing I love and I want to get are tattoos. I would love just to have like from here up tattoos. I've had dreams of.
Do you have any tattoos?
None.
No,
None.
Either.
Number one, because I can't really allocate funds toward it.
Sure.
And I'm not afraid of needles, but like the thought of it, the first one freaks me out. But I've had these weird, like really real dreams where I've had like tattoos all up my hands, on my fingers, and I wake up and I'm like, man, that would look really freaking cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
yeah,
maybe someday.
I always thought I would get a tattoo when I was younger, and then like the older I got, the more I just was like, I don't know what I would get that I care enough about to get.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting even on the other side where I'm like, okay, maybe I do know what I would get. Buddy of mine just got, Buddy Devin, he just got his whole forearm done.
Oh, nice.
He just got like the second part of it done. It's pretty sweet.
I'm a big fan of the American traditional style tattoos. Those are great. Henry really wants me to get a dinosaur tattoo.
Sure.
T-Rex specifically.
Sure.
We've got a folder saved in my phone just with a lot of different tattoo ideas. I really want to get like one of the old school roses. There's T-Rex. Then I've got this infatuation with like fast food ideas. Like there's this one where it's got the praying hands and it's holding a Baja Blast and it says Baja Blessed.
Oh,
like,
nice.
Oh, that'd be really funny to get.
I think part of it for me, like, so I got to a place where I was like, I don't know what I would get. And I was old enough to not know what I wanted, but like young enough to still be like, I don't want to get stuck with something I don't like.
Right.
But actually now I'm getting to the like older I get where I'm like, well, I wouldn't have to have it very long. Like,
exactly.
What, 40 years? No
well, I think
deal,
Steve got his, back in, he didn't get his until he was older.
Yeah.
Coble?
I'm thinking.
Steve, when did you get your tattoo?
Yeah,
we need
put
to
in
know.
the comments. Let us know.
He's not going to.
There's a few that I would like. I don't know. I've always thought I really like the quote from Lord of the Rings with Gandalf, where it's like, "I wish none of this would happen," and then Gandalf is like, "So do all who live to see such times, but that's not for them to decide." That one.
You're such a dork.
I'm such a dork, but I like that one. I love Lord of the Rings. I actually saw some really cool ones
I
that
love
were
Lord
like.
of the Rings too.
I saw one that was like the Aragorn sword, but like when it's broken, the shards of Narsil. Like I saw that one would be pretty cool.
That's awesome.
All of mine would be nerd ones.
Yeah,
for sure.
But that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah,
you can get whatever you want.
I've seen ones that are like it's like the ring, the lettering.
Yeah,
like around that would be cool. Nice. I don't know if I could do the evil thing.
Ooh,
but
I think you could.
What if I got like the one ring thing on my like wrist, and then one day it just started like glowing.
You're the chosen one.
Became evil or something.
Is there a shop around here? Is there a shop in Winterset that does?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But there's a lot in Des Moines.
There's a lot in Des Moines.
Yeah, I might do it someday. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm starting to.
Well, if you do it, I'll do it.
Okay. Maybe we'll get the beard from our logo.
No. Not gonna do
beard,
that. Not gonna do that.
Just tattoo it on our faces.
I've actually seen that, and I just think, wow, what did you do to your face?
If you can't grow a real beard, then sorry, but don't tattoo it.
You.
Yeah,
you're never gonna be cool like us.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
this is fun.
This was fun. We should talk about. I could talk about conspiracy stuff all the time.
Yeah, we could.
I could do it.
Nobody wants to hear that all the time, though. So
no,
different topic next week.
Different topic that's maybe lighter. Maybe we should find a fun one. I do like going through lists, though. That's a fun way to do it.
That is fun. We'll have to think about that.
Let us know in the comments if you have any topics you want us to talk about.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe you can help me with weight loss. I'm looking pretty dumpy on camera.
Yeah. Same. Same.
Oh, all right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Hopefully, like the new setup, we thought we'd sit in a different spot.
This is nice. Seems more cozy.
We're just gonna keep moving it around the store.
You're never gonna know where we're at.
We'll be everywhere.
Maybe you should come in and shop, and we'll be able to tell.
This one looks a little more dynamic, though. Like we have, anyways.
All right, bye.
See you later.
So long.